Alright guys, and we're back here again. Now apparently this thing has gotten rid of my place marker here. So we need to place this on the map again. Here on Grimhaven Bay, see, on between Levi Coffin Avenue. Hey, maybe it didn't. Earlier when I looked at it, all my markers were gone. Huh, that's weird. Maybe it was a bug. Guy looks like a tough guy. Okay, so we need a diving suit. Diving suit we shall get. Hopefully that doesn't cost too much. Can't go in there, so road is this. Aha. Okay, so we're on the right path. Take our little boat here. Straight across. Do. Man, I bet you they're so sick of fish around here. I mean, I'm a big fish guy myself, but dear Lord. Can you imagine only eating fish? You'd be doing what that guy was doing over there in the corner, throwing up. Okay, so we need to be looking for a sign or something. Most places, whenever you find the correct place, what'll happen is it'll end up having a glowing or like a symbol on the door, right? So basically we're still not there yet. Now it did say it was between this road and this road, but they go down to here too, so it could be on this next street over. So let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, we've tried everywhere except for the water. Kind of our last hope here. How is this? Is this a Dark Souls boss? Oh. The hell? Two smacker. Okay. Underwater, we're not going there.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Oh, I forgot. We're over here looking at like some old ass metal suits.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Fair enough. I wouldn't do it, period, but... Yo? Harpoon gun, flare gun, diving suit? Pistol rounds? Alright, we got all evidence collected here. Now it's time to skedaddle. Alright guys, so next stop is Devil's Teeth. That is where we're heading.
Fresh fish. Just caught me.
Perfect. Now that it's bright and sunny, it's perfect time to go out on the water to find what's been driving people insane. No better time than now, I say. We're taking his boat, by the way. Sure looks that way. What's this? Oh, this is where I marked earlier, huh? But I feel like I'm not on the right boat. Am I tripping? Oh, here we go. This is the boat. Might have been a bad idea, guys. Did you see the boat we're on? Okay, here we go. Devil's Teeth. I see why it's called Devil's Teeth. Alright, oh man. I'm actually a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let's suit up. Solo diving, huh? He's a madman. That's how you do it, huh? This dude just took this heavy freaking suit and just jumped straight down to the bottom.
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
Oh gosh, this is not gonna end well.
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
It could be. Not likely. Oh, it could be like that statue that guy had in his office. That thing was pretty methed up. Let's see here. This is full steam ahead, guys. That's not a good sign. You don't ever like to see somebody's helmet just chilling there. Big old rusty anchor. What the fudge is that? Alright, see, once you see that, that's when you go, okay, yeah, guys, it's time to get the flock out of here. At what point do we see that and go, alright, I've seen enough. Time to go home. Okay, so I see this. Oh, shit. We gotta go further down? This seems like a really bad idea, man. Look at this. Fucking Kraken? There's a flare. My guy has balls of steel. I would have done shat everywhere. Nice. Hold on. Let's check it out again, because last time I did this, I didn't do the full look around and I got stuck on that part. Okay, nothing. That guy's dead. That guy's been dead. What are we entering? A remnant from the ashes here. Oh, I got a rocket? Oh, he's got the old gun, dude. Well, now we can say we've got first-hand experience of what actually went on down here.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Look at this guy.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Okay, he's out of it.
The suits are all cut up.
Of course. Why wouldn't they be, right? They had enough of this guy's crap.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton.
That's one of those knives we saw that one guy had, remember? Did I get the picture? Oh. So I can get this pistol out in case one of these guys decides they've...
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Hark, he comes. The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. but it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Okay. These guys are completely bonkers. Something has them. Maybe that stat. Dear Lord, look at that thing. Like a kraken face with wings. Okay, so this thing has them absolutely out of their mind. Prehistoric statue. Can't get over there. But this. That creepy guy. Man, oh man. Alright, so. Do our little mind case here. Mind palace. So we got madness emanates from the scientist. See, I can't leave the survivors to die here, even if their madness may influence others. This was not their fault. I have to abandon survivors. Their infectious madness is too dangerous to bring to the surface. They knew the risk. Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, if they spread the madness, right, then... But we could use them as a case study, right? Oh, this is a tough one. Let's save them, guys. Okay, so now what? Madness on the Titania. The outbreak of madness on the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on the lifeboat to stop it. Okay. Albert was the source of the madness that made the Titania crew kill one another. Oh. That's gonna go over well. So should we? Guess we save them. I don't know how we're gonna do it. They're all cut up. Maybe we like break this little thing right here. What do you think?
You see now, do you? The splendid horror
here we go.
of the truth.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Where's she at? Oh, here we go. Got to rip in the space-time continuum again.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Stuff.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Ooh, wait, there's a lot of people.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This...
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
I don't think that's the order.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay, so I'm thinking... do this.
We enter the temple the moment they take
try
the
this
key
order.
seal. Forget them! Get the seed and the seal
It might be
now!
1,
Okay.
2, and then 3 right there.
It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking... we're looking at 1.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal.
2.
Get ready to cut up their diving.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Well, that's not gonna go over well, is it? Hybrids wanted to recover the artifact ruins and find the ones responsible. Yeah, okay. Plot: the Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet to know the one who took it. I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert survivors are and start searching for Harriet. Alright, there it is. Now we know what happened. Know what drove them mad. This dude's completely bonkers on his own over here. Now we head back, talk to Robert. Wow. I wonder if that's really how they got back up. I mean, they used to be attached to those cables, I think, the whole time, right? Okay, evidence updated, so now we need to go talk to Robert. Okay, so... Where are you, Roberto? It says... Mission... Gotta find. One of them told me where Robert's gonna be, right? Robert Lockmore gave me a key to the expedition. Oh, that's not. Okay. On the expedition, hired. Will be waiting for my report in his manor in Southern Old Grove. That's where we gotta go. Southern Old Grove. Old Grove? Oh, wow. Is that it? And it's been marked the whole time? Well, fudge. Spent the time doing that for no reason. Oh, crap. The hell are we wearing? Look like I should have a monocle and one of those hard, like, safari looking hats. Back to my lovely hotel room. Can't carry anymore. Okay, we need to be making. Okay, so we're done here. We need to go talk to Robert, and that should be the end of this case. He's probably.
I'm watching you.
Here you are, buddy.
Comer.
We'll deal with this stuff later. Is there a fast travel point up there? Or closest to it? Closest one is right here. Yeah, let's do that one. Travel here, then we'll go the rest of the way up. All right, marked it up here, so. Interested to see where this leads. So obviously, guys, as you can tell, the gameplay is it's not great. So it kind of just reminds me of kind of like games that are essentially like walking simulators, to where you just walk, figure out what's going on, and then it pretty much does everything for you. Although that's not exactly the way this is, but it's, you know, it's not really focused on combat, or, I mean, all this is just made more tedious than it should be, in all honesty. More about telling a story. I just felt like it was such a surprise. Like, I didn't really expect this, if that makes any sense. You just kind of like, I didn't expect the story to be like this, like over the top.
mortician has touched him up well.
Sure did.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins, some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
The Innsmouthers, they knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouths. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet, and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Yeah, how many bullets did he give me? He gave me 2 foot traps. It? Okay, so we got a new case. Quid pro quo. Something very familiar phrase I'm sure you've heard a lot in politics lately. Dude's house is something else though, isn't it? I wonder if we can just like snoop around about saying anything. Very interesting indeed. I don't know how I'd feel about sleeping on this when there's vines in your face.
The door won't budge.
We might be able to get in there later though. That seems kind of interesting. Okay guys, so I think that we might just end it there with the start of a new case. We concluded this one. We know what happened. We know what basically drove or is driving people mad, and we know the Innsmouthers are aware and if possibly even behind it. So that is where we're at next, guys. We're going to figure out why this guy did not meet with Robert Throgmorton, and we're going to try and figure out where Harriet is and find her, if she's still alive, and figure out what we can find out about this very intriguing situation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell, and I hope to see you next time.